Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about 4 disadvantages of buying things on sale. Let's get started. I know I've spoken about this topic before, but I always like to be honest about my behavior as well because like I always tell you, even though I've made a lot of improvements, I have a long way to go. And I'm going to give you an example. Let me start with number 1. Number 1, let's say you find something that's on sale. It could be Christmas towels, hand towels. That'll be a good example that I'm going to use today. You may already have that item tucked away at home and you don't know, because that is what happened to me. I bought these Christmas towels at Super Target, which I love them at Super Target. They were $3 a piece, normally $6. Now, granted, I only have one set and I need one for each bathroom, but I could have maybe forego and just bought one set and not spend the other $3. I know many of you might be thinking it's just $3, but if I was a little more mindful of what I had at home, I would not have spent the money. Many times I think we don't realize what we really have at home because all of our cupboards or our drawers are shut and we're not always looking inside them. So it is definitely something I know I want to be mindful of. So that's number 1. Number 2, a lot of times finding a place for something, and I know especially this time of year we're receiving gifts, which is a blessing, but sometimes our homes may be small or already have things in it and it's hard to find a place to put an item. It could be a decoration, could be a plant, it doesn't matter what the item is. It could even be more clothing, and you've already got things in your home and you really have to try to create space, and then you end up also having more clutter. And I know I've been guilty of that myself. Number 3, you may think it's a great deal, but it may not be. For example, last one in stock, or you think that's the very best deal that you can ever get, but they may mark it up and it's not the very best deal, because remember, stores want to create urgency to get you to buy now. So a lot of those deals that we think of, we don't want to miss out, but it may not be a great deal. Number 4, it gets you to buy even more stuff that's not on sale. So you could be going through the store thinking, you know what, I'm going to go after Christmas shopping. Some things are marked down 50%. You might buy some things. For example, I have enough cards and wrapping paper still, probably for at least the next 5 years, and I bought that stuff about 10 years ago. I am not purchasing anything new because I'm going to use what I have. And many times you can end up buying more things that you don't need. But not only that, it gets you walking throughout the entire store, because the more often we go into a store, the more temptations or triggers we may have. One of the things I've been into lately, and I shared this, are candles. I love all the holiday scents. And if I find it really inexpensive, I'll want to purchase it even though I already have candles at home. So I've made improvements, but I still can make more. And I think it's good to talk about what is going on psychologically and what our thought process is, because we may be able to improve some things. I've said this many, many times on this channel. If everything was a normal price and nothing was on sale, I think there's a lot of things that many of us would not purchase. That's just my opinion. And I wrote this down. If you're buying something that you don't absolutely really need, you really didn't want it before you went to the store, it's not really a good deal. And I don't know about you guys, but I've been guilty of that at times. Let me know if any of you are guilty of that. And I want to ask one question. What item in your life do you feel is kind of what I call a trigger item? An item that you almost have no self-control and you have to stay away from these items or this kind of store because it's a temptation for you to buy. I want to hear from you. This is Money Mom signing off, and as always, I love you. Bye-bye.